But this next person, I have nothing but good things to say. They are funny as fuck. They are black as fuck. Every time I see him, he's so sweet and he's so kind, and it's just lovely to be in his presence. Make some noise, y'all. And this motherfucker works out too. You know, you ain't gotta work out, but I appreciate that this motherfucker do, okay? Make some noise for Justin Covington, y'all.
Hey, y'all, happy Pride. Happy Pride, happy Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth. As a room full of queer black people, this is the height of our power. Like, this is when we strike. Truly. Oh man, I love this. This is my second Pride in New York. This is my second summer in New York. Thank you. I just moved from Michigan about a year and a half ago. And I love living in New York, but like what annoys me is that like y'all New Yorkers love to complain about shit you should be grateful for. Y'all love to do it. Like you hear this specific complaint everywhere in New York. Everyone in New York is like, dating in New York is so hard. Dating in New York is so hard. Which is absurd to me because I moved from Michigan because I literally ran out of guys to date on Tinder. Like I opened up Tinder, it flashed red and white and said, there's no one around you, maybe you should move to a coast. So I'm here. But even with the abundance of potential partners all around you, y'all are lazy. Y'all won't go more than 2 train stops to meet your soulmate. Like y'all are like, y'all are like, I live in Harlem. I'm not gonna date someone who lives in Jersey. Y'all like, I live in Brooklyn. I'm not gonna date someone who lives in the other side of Brooklyn. Which is absurd to me. This is absurd to me because back in Michigan, I regularly had to cross international borders to Canada for dick. Like I had to get in my car, drive to the border, pay a toll, speak to a border agent who was like, why are you in my country? And I'd say, I'm here to tap your finest maple trees. Then I'd have my fun. And then I'd drive back to the border, pay yet another toll, and speak to yet another border agent who would ask me, well, sir, are you bringing anything back with you? And I'd say, I sure hope not. Let me get some of that health care before I go, you know? Some of that free health care. But I do like living here, but I hate like how everything's on construction all the time. This construction outside my window, they wake me up with a jackhammer every morning. There's no hole outside. I think they're just leaving it on. I don't understand it. Just to spite me. But like, I'll be naked, walking to the bathroom in the morning. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want these strangers to see me naked. But after a while, I just got used to it. I just gamed out the scenarios. I was just like, okay, if they see me and they don't like what they see, they can leave. And then I can finally sleep in for the first time since moving to New York. But if they do see me and they do like what they see, then there's a very quick and efficient route into my bedroom. Through the front door. With the added benefit of getting started on my gay EGOT, which, if you're unfamiliar with a gay EGOT, it's having sex with 5 men, each who looks like a different member of the Village People. So, I would be 20% of the way there. But I do like living here now because I don't have to drive super far to do shows. Like back in Michigan, I'd have to drive hours and hours and hours to do shows. And once I'd open up my phone, I'd see all these like dick pics on Grindr that I collected along the way. Just like an Oregon Trail of dick pics, you know? And just like a quick sidebar about Grindr, just like all my straight friends especially, my straight guy friends are just like, oh, you have it so easy, you have Grindr, it's just like so easy, you see how far away they are from you. I'm like, no. Grindr is actually a dick pic trading platform where guys sometimes accidentally meet up with one another. Like most guys on Grindr act like a contestant on Survivor. They're like, I'm not here to make friends. Like that's the default energy I deal with. Like dating men is like, what if the male gaze gazed into itself? And then only spoken RuPaul and Ariana lyrics. Like that is what I'm dealing with right now. But like I said, I'd open up my phone when I get to a show and there'd be all these dick pics on my phone that I did not ask for. That I could build like a giant dick pic I did not ask for. Composed of smaller dick pics I did not ask for. I'd call it a Winksy. But I don't delete them, like I'm not crazy. Like I treat unsolicited dick pics like people in red states treat Obamacare. I didn't ask for it, but you better not take it away from me. Yeah, I am here now, and to just kind of continue on dick pics. I have a lot of dick pic jokes. My mom watched one of my recent sets, and she was just like, I haven't heard the word dick so many times since I read Tom, Dick, and Jane books when I was a kid. So that was my mom's read on me. But like to talk about dick pics further, they're evolving. Are you guys familiar with this? Yeah. You should be up on dick pic news. Dick pics are evolving. Yeah, we're all familiar with the standard dick pic. It's a picture of a dick. Critical part of a dick pic is the dick. But it's a picture of a dick next to a GameCube controller for scale. We've all seen it. It's a classic. It's honestly kind of hack at this point. But there's a new kind of dick pic, and I get it exclusively from the white gaze. And it's not a picture of their dick. It's a picture of them sucking a different black guy's dick. We do. It's an entirely different life. But like, you might think that's a crazy thing to do, but if you think about it for a second, you know how you tailor a cover letter? To the job you're applying to? Like, I assume these white gays have a color swatch of dicks on their phone, so they're ready for every occasion. It's what dick pics are now these days. I don't have control over it. Oh man. I didn't always do comedy though. I actually started with slam poetry in high school. I know. Yeah, we all did. Shocker for a gay teen, you know? Gay teen doing slam poetry, so crazy. But I was sitting in class one day in high school, in poetry class, and I was sitting next to my friend Jake, who was white, and he was wearing an orange shirt, and I thought, Jake, that orange doesn't look good on you. I'm gonna tell you this is an ugly color. So I was like, Jake, your shirt's an ugly color. And then he turns to me and he says, you're an ugly color. And he's like, wait, you probably think I'm racist. And I said, yeah. And then we freeze frame high five because I went to Degrassi for high school, and it's a very special episode. But like fast forward to freshman year of college, I get an email from my dad, subject line, here's one of your comedy videos from high school. But I didn't do comedy until I got to college. So this is a recording of one of my slam poetry performances. So I am going to recite to you the poem I actually wrote in spring 2007. And you can tell me who was right or not. People think I'm boring because I don't smoke or drink or party. Well, they are wrong.
Yeah, they are.
I'll have you know that I'm so clumsy, I could have passed a sobriety test sober. And my lungs are so bad and my asthma is so acute, I would be a fool to smoke. On the weekends, I do not get smashed with my bros. I play Super Smash Bros. I get a superstar, you get a hangover, and we'll see who regrets what in the morning. Thank you. That was me in 2007. Turns out my dad was correct. It was comedy. But I'll finish up on this one. My favorite part about using the gay apps is the racism, as I touched on earlier. It's so fun. And back in Michigan, I got this message from this white person. This is the first thing they said to me. I'm just sitting on my couch playing Overwatch one day, and this dude messages me. This first thing he says to me, he says, "Hey, what's up? I need some big nigger dick in me right now. Can you fuck 400 years of slavery off this tight white ass?" And I was conflicted because on one hand, he's clearly racist. But on the other hand, he's a white person and he thinks something needs to be done about slavery, which is more than most white people will say. He just put the emphasis in the wrong place. It's reparations, not reparations. Easy mistake. Thank you, I'm Jessica Covington.
Check it out, man.
Give it up for Justin Covington.
No doubt, man.